Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited today because I just finished doing my first impression slash review at the end of the new KKW Beauty Powder Contour and Highlight Kit. This is the look that I created with it. So before we get into the video where I show you how I got this look as well as my first impressions and swatches on the KKW Beauty Powder Contour Kit, as always, please make sure to hit the little subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about my videos every time I upload, just hit the little bell. That'll just make sure that you'll get a notification each time I upload. Also, I'm really sorry about last week. I know I normally upload 3 times a week. I haven't missed that streak until last week, but we did have a little bit of a family emergency, so I hope you guys will forgive me, and hopefully this week I'll be able to make it up to you with some more fun videos. So I'm really sorry about last week and not being able to post 3 videos. It like crushed me inside, but I promise I will step up my game a little bit and try to make it up for you this week and in the weeks to come. So yeah, if you guys want to see my first impressions plus application plus my review on the KKW Beauty Powder Contour Kit, I feel like I've said that a million times now, but if you want to see it, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I've done my brows, I have foundation on, and I did concealer, and I set my entire face with powder. So now I'm going to open my KKW Beauty Powder Contour Kit. I have not looked inside this at all yet. So let's open it up. It just comes in this really pretty like beige bag. How do I open this? Oh, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh, okay. Let's see. Ooh. So here is what is in the bag. It has the brush and then of course the highlight and contour powder kit. Do I need scissors? I did not plan on needing scissors. Okay. Okay, so here's the brush. It is protected by a little plastic thing. And then let me get the powder kit out. And here is the powder contour and highlight kit. It has a really nice feel to the packaging. Shall we open it? So that was just the box. And here is the actual product. Ooh. Look how big the pans are. I'm really impressed with how big this contour kit is, honestly. It seems like it has a lot more product in it. It has a massive mirror, which is really great too for travel. I'm really excited to try this out. It did not come with any sort of instructions or anything like that, which I kind of wish there would have been, so we could see what, you know, each thing might be used for. The brush is really nice too. The bristles are kind of like a pink color, so it's like a, oh my gosh, it won't stay in focus. So it's like a monochromatic almost. I don't remember which side is supposed to be used for what. I'm pretty sure the flatter brush side is supposed to be used for the contour and the more round one is for highlight. I could be wrong. I don't know. That's why I kind of wish that there was something that was sent in it that would tell us what to use each thing for. So let me swatch it for you guys really quick. I will first swatch this highlight. I don't think they have names. It's just highlight 1, highlight 2, contour 1, contour 2. So I'm going to be swatching highlight 1. Ooh. These feel really buttery. So there is highlight 1. It's really pretty and really subtle, which is my favorite kind of highlight personally. I will swatch highlight 2 next to it. Highlight 2 has more of a pinky undertone, which I think is really pretty. Can you guys see that? It's a little bit more pink compared to this one here, but still same kind of buttery formula. Feels really buildable, not too like sparkly, but more of just like a sheen, which I love in highlights. So I'm really excited about that. Let's swatch the contour shades really quick and then we will put them on my face. Okay, contour number 1, this is the more warmer tone. This also feels very buttery. There it is right there. It's a little bit more orangey. And then contour number 2 is more of an ashy contour shade. By the way, I should probably mention this is the contour kit in the shade Light. So there is the other shade. I really like this shade especially. But she did release 3 different kits, the light, the medium, and the dark. So I did pick up the light because I'm quite fair. So I'm hoping that this will work really well for me. I have high hopes, judging by the swatches. I'm really excited about them actually. I painted my nails earlier today and I already ruined them. I feel like I do that all the time. They like look perfect and then I like get a little too overconfident and I start doing chores or something and I totally ruin them. So I just took the protective layer off of the mirror and it's a really nice mirror actually and I love the size of it. Let's go into this contour kit. I don't know if there's a certain way I'm supposed to use this. I'm just gonna use it how I would because there's no like instructions or anything, so I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna go into the contour 2 shade, and when I put my brush in here, there is a little bit of fallout. I'm just gonna be tapping the extra off on my wrist to make sure I don't get too much on. And let's start to work this under the cheekbone. Already I feel like that made a difference on this side compared to this side of my face. I'm trying to just like press it on instead of wipe too much because I am doing a foundation review as well today, so I'm trying not to like ruin anything. I'm gonna take these two mixed for around my forehead. Woo! I put a little bit too much on there. Hopefully it will blend out fine. Oh, I do feel like it really blended out even though I accidentally put way too much on. I feel like it did blend out. So I'm just trying to blend this into my forehead, my hairline, and just kind of work it around. I do like the warmth that the oranger shade brings. It just kind of looks like I got sun-kissed on my forehead. I'm going to go into the Contour 2 shade and just kind of work this into the temples. I mixed Contour 1 and 2 and I'm just kind of putting this more towards the back of my ear and working it down onto the cheeks. I'm going to do the same on this side. These brushes feel really nice actually. I haven't had any issues with it so far. I actually really like how this is looking. I mean, I do have some blemishes on my cheeks. So if you look past that, I feel like it really looks really nice and it blended out really nice. I'll be honest, I was skeptical about contour shade number 1 because it did look very orange, but I'm really liking it right here, like on my forehead, because I feel like it just adds a little bit of a warmth to my face. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of that above the ashier contour shade on my cheeks as more of a bronzer. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Contour 2 shade, which is the ashier shade. I'm just going to work this along the jawline. Also right here. Always making sure to blend down the neck. I love to add a little under the lip. That makes it look a little bit more pouty. Then for my nose contour, I think I might use a different brush just because that's how I personally like to do my nose contour. So I'm going to take the Contour 2 shade on my Sigma tapered blending brush. This is the E40. I'm going to tap off the extra and let's try out this nose contour situation. I'm just going to start from the top, work my way down, and then on the other side the same thing. And then I like to put a little bit underneath my nose as well. Just kind of working it into this area here. I really like how that turned out actually. I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow as well. I'm going to mix Contour 1 and 2 and just kind of start to buff this through the crease a little bit. I love how buttery these are. That looks really nice. I'm not kidding, guys. What the heck? I'm really impressed with this so far. I always love to put a little bit on the lower lash line as well. So I'm just going to do that. I feel like the contour shades really did add a lot of warmth and dimension to my face. I feel like they blended out really nice. Like, I'm really liking this so far. Okay, let's do the highlight now. That's always one of my favorite parts. I'm going to be mixing the two, I think, for my cheeks. I tapped off the extra. Let's see how this applies. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Are you serious? This is such a beautiful highlight. I love how natural that looks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked at how impressed I am with this because I did not know what to expect, honestly, but I am obsessed. Obsessed. I'm going to take a small little Sigma Firm Blender brush and I'm going to dip into the highlight 1. It doesn't have any pink in it, so I'm just going to use this to highlight down the center of my nose. It just, honestly, the best word that I can describe it is just it looks like it melts into the skin. It looks beautiful. I'm also going to take that same color and pop it on the Cupid's bow. Woo! That was a lot. I'm going to mix the two highlights again on that same brush. And we're just going to put some in the inner corner of the eye. These are beautiful. The colors. Oh my gosh. And also I'm going to pop a little bit on my brow bone. I love what's happening. I love it. I'm going to put what's left over on my chin. I do like a little chin highlight sometimes. Seriously, I'm so shocked at how much I like this. I've never tried anything else from KKW Beauty before, so I didn't know what to expect, whether things would be good or not. But honestly, I really, really like how this looked, like a lot. I feel like it just blends together so nicely. Usually after I do contour, I like to take a brush, like a brush with translucent powder on it and just kind of like go over a couple things and make sure it's all blended. I almost feel like that's not a necessary step with this product though, because it did blend out so nicely, but just for fun, I'm going to make sure that everything is super blended. I love it as an eyeshadow as well. I think it's so pretty. So I'm just going to finish up my makeup really quick. Add a couple more things. I'm going to put on some mascara. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. I've been loving this mascara. If you're not really into clumpy, bold lashes, you probably won't like this. Normally, actually, I'm not that into that kind of lash, but I've been really liking it recently. to be honest, and I don't mind that this clumps my lashes a little bit because it does just make them look so voluminous. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's definitely more of a spidery lash look, but I'm really into it. I'm gonna add a little brush. I'm gonna add a little blush now. This is MAC Melba blush. I love this. I just want a little bit towards the outer parts of my cheeks. That highlight is beautiful. And then for this tutorial, I felt like it was appropriate to pull out my KKW cream liquid lipsticks, and I think I'm going to be using the shade Kimberly. I'm also just going to set the face really quick with the Scandinavia Bridal Setting Spray. Okay, so I just finished my makeup, and I can honestly say that I love how this looks. I feel like I look so hydrated and so glowy, yet defined and bronzed and just overall like healthy. I'm so impressed by that contour kit, and I'm in the middle of trying out a new foundation too, and I think that may have played a part in how like hydrated my skin looks. I will be doing a review on that this week as well, so stay tuned for that. But as far as the contour kit goes, like the highlight is so pretty. I love it. I was skeptical about this orangier shade before, but once I put it on my skin, I felt like it really brought a lot of warmth, and it really does look like a natural tan color for my skin tone. I am really fair, and I feel like it wasn't too dark for me at all, and overall it was just so easy to use. I think the shades are phenomenal for my skin tone. I'm really excited about this, you guys. Like, I think I'm obsessed actually. I'm interested to see how long it does wear on my skin, and maybe I will leave a note in the description box down below for that, but oh my gosh, I love it. I felt like the brush was really easy to use. It felt really nice. I really like this shape actually for highlighting for some reason. I've never seen that sort of shape for a highlighting brush, but I did really like that. I just think it makes it really easy to contour and highlight, which I know was Kim's goal with the last cream contour stick launch, which I didn't get those because I didn't really love how little product was in there for the price, so I didn't buy those. I really had my hopes up for this, and it did not let me down. The formula was beautiful. The shades are beautiful. I love how it looks on my face right now. Like, I love this so much. The brush was really great. This retails for $52 for the brush and this set. That is really pricey, but if you think about it, you get a brush and you get 4 products. So if we divide that, let's see, by 5, because technically you are getting 5 products in here, a brush plus 4 products. If I divide that by the price, each thing is about $10, $10.40. So really, that's not bad for the formula, for the packaging, the size of this mirror, for the way it performs, for the shades. Like, I think that this is way more worth the price than what I thought the cream contour kits were worth. I'm sure the formulas of those were beautiful, but there just wasn't very much product in there for what you paid. So I do think that this was a little bit more worth the price. I will say one thing that I don't love about KKW Beauty is how much the shipping costs, because you are forking out, you know, 52 bucks for this, and then I think it was like $7 or $8 for shipping, and maybe Amazon Prime has just ruined that for me. Like, I am kind of like a shipping snob, I guess, now, because Amazon Prime, you know, 2-day free shipping, I just kind of feel like that's worth it to me, and anything else that like requires shipping, I feel like it's so unfair. But so that's just my honest opinion about that. I wish that the shipping was a little different, or at least that she had a price of like orders over, you know, $70 have free shipping or something like that. Hopefully she'll come up with that sometime soon, because I do feel like it was a little bit overpriced for the shipping, and it does knock up the price a lot more, and it makes you kind of think twice about buying them. But I will say I'm really glad that I did. I really do like this. I like, on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, I would give it a 10. I say right now because sometimes, you know, my ideas change, but off of my first impressions, I really love it. Like, I love how this looks, and I loved how it looked as eyeshadows. This is just such a foolproof way to get that perfect highlight and contour look. It blended over my foundation and my powder beautifully. I love it. If you can't tell, I really love it. Okay guys, this is like way late at night, way later than when I filmed the other stuff, but I was just thinking I need to tell you something else. After I filmed this review, I saw a couple of other reviews. I hadn't really looked online really about too much about this, so I could have a genuine opinion on it. And I saw that there's a little bit of mixed reviews, which is, everyone is totally entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying that, but I realized I didn't really explain the reasoning behind why I loved it so much. I feel like if you look at this palette and you're expecting to just use one of the contour shades or one of the other shades, the highlighters are beautiful on their own and mixed. But if you're just planning on using one or the other, I don't don't think that you'll be like super satisfied with it. I think, I'm not sure if it's been said or not, but I think that Mario was behind probably a little bit of the palette. At least he probably had a little bit of a say in the shades. I went to his class, and if you don't know Mario, you wouldn't know that he's like a mixer, which means that he taps into multiple colors all the time. And so that's kind of what I did with this, and I feel like that's what made it work so well, and that's what made me love it so much. I love the fact that you can customize the color on your face with two of them. Like, I didn't use one color on one spot. If I used mainly this color on my cheeks, and then I warmed it up a little bit with this color on my cheeks, but then I used more of this on my forehead where the sun naturally hits, and less of this on my forehead, but I still use both colors. So I wanted to say that. I know it's kind of like not the same setup as the rest of the video. And so yeah, I just thought I would throw that out there, because if you are expecting to just use one or the other, this will be probably way too warm for most people. It's very orangey, but mixed with this, that's where the magic happens, and that's where it looks way more natural. So just want to say that. And that's why I think this palette is so fun too for me, because you can tap into both the highlighters too, like I did. I mixed them. I put more of the pink highlighter here, and then down the center of the face I didn't want pink, so I used the highlighter number 1. So just wanted to throw that out there. I really love this palette, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I do think that the price is a little bit high, like I said, and plus shipping, it is extremely high. But for me personally, from what I've experienced so far, like, I love this, and I don't mind the brush either. Like, there's been a lot of controversy about, you know, how the brush feels or whatever, but I really like it. So I'm just gonna stick to my gut on that, and I wanted to let you guys know in a little bit more depth like how I felt about this, so that you would understand where I'm coming from a little more. But I wasn't aware of the mixed reviews until after I filmed it, so I wanted to clarify a couple things. Anyways, back to the old video. Okay, so that completes my review video on the KKW Beauty Highlight and Contour Powder Kit. I would say if it restocks and you're interested and you've been looking for a foolproof powder contour kit, like, this is awesome. I really do love it. So I would recommend it to anybody, honestly, and I'm really excited to keep using it. I will be using it in tutorials, definitely. I really do. I'm really excited about it. Okay, I gotta calm down. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you guys ended up picking up the powder contour and highlight kit and what your thoughts are on it. I've been having a lot of fun doing like these more review type videos. I feel like it's kind of nice to just like sit down and do a video focusing on one product. I feel like it's not as overwhelming sometimes as like full tutorials can be. So let me know if there's like one product that you guys want me to review, or something that you've been interested in buying that you would want me to try first. Like, just let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your guys' suggestions, so let me know about that. And yeah, that's everything. I'm really excited about how this looks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye!